Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's match. It is another Duck Soup Gaming League match in Wii, specifically on King of the Hill Pro Viaduct, because we all need more Pro Viaduct in our lives, because it's Pro Viaduct. It's Pro! Tonight we are going to be seeing Splaktacular Splaking Spree facing off against the Stanford Potato Experiment in just a little bit already. How's it going, Mr. Scary Muffin?
It's going pretty good. You know why? We got no subs. We have full teams of people playing. I mean, technically Elliot is a sub, but she's now like a perma-sub.
She's like the official sub.
Yeah. Alright, so Spectacular Splaking Spree, we've got Elliot and Splack warming up on Scout. Elliot now finally being relieved of demo duty, and instead looks like Flightless Lobster is going to be taking over demo. Nuclear is warming up on Heavy. Nut Column is going to be his medic. Let's see what Column is running. He's running Kritzkrieg. Hey, cool. That's kind of weird. Rather than it's going to be the soldier over on Stanford Potato's side, actually, Zombie Waffle is running Quick Fix during the warm-up right now. Waveblade is going to be the soldier. Catafun on a demo. K-Hunt's going to be playing a Pyro, Cobra, and Tom Bomb on Scout. So both teams running only one soldier and running an off-class. In terms of their off-class, though, I think Nuclear has a better place. Core has mentioned that Pyro is not particularly strong on Viaduct, unfortunately.
It always depends on the Pyro, realistically, but having that Heavy, you're right. Nuclear Russian, the caller, the Heavy, he's the strong force for their team, so having him on Heavy is, well, I mean, that's pretty much a requirement for their team at this point.
I wonder if the teams are going to stick with their Uber gun of choice currently, or if they're going to change. I really, really do hope that Zombie Waffle switches off the Quick Fix and goes to crits, especially since they got Catafun as the demo, and he's going to be the one going against Flightless. And Spectacular Splaking Spree, they have a very strong team coordination, very strong pocket medic combo, but they tend to be weak in the demo department. They've been using Leah up until now, and they recently switched over, and Flightless is doing that instead of playing Scout. So
yeah, just simple team change-ups, nothing utterly surprising there when the time arises. I do have to agree with you, though. They should hopefully switch off that Quick Fix. It's kind of interesting that Spectacular Splaking Spree wouldn't be using it. The other team would at this point.
Well, it's fine running Quick Fix. I mean, Quick Fix tends to be the normal strategy on the map, and I think they were a little bit disheartened by their previous match not working out so well with the Kritzkrieg.
Zombie Waffle changes to Kritzkrieg, actually, so it is going to be Kritzkrieg v. Kritzkrieg right in the beginning here.
Cool.
Scouts rolling out on their regular side. Nothing too surprising right off the bat, actually.
Now, I wonder who the crits target is going to be for Spectacular Splaking Spree, simply because Nut Column's going to be pocketing on Nuclear.
Yeah, there's the Nuclear Russian coming out in the field now. Not actually doing too much damage right off the bat, but Cobra is going to get taken down by Elliot in the backfield. And the point is pretty much open for Spectacular Splaking Spree, and they're going to press that advantage, because that's what you got to do it with the Heavy, man. That Heavy's useless if you don't push forward with him, especially with the Viaducts. Alright,
so there's the drop. Somebody got disconnected. Okay. And there was an unpause. Oh, Zombie Waffle goes down, and then laser beams. Looks like Spectacular Splaking Spree is going to push forward, try to camp the spawn, but actually a lot of people have respawned already, so they're going to back off and sticky trap that door. Zombie Waffle is now back out. He's using Quick Fix now.
It's nothing too surprising. Oh, the Quick Fix is surprising, but everything else about this playstyle so far not too surprising from Spectacular Splaking Spree. They want to press that advantage and control that point for as long as they can.
Yeah.
The only way it could really go wrong is if they only control one side, and it turns out that the enemy team goes through the other side and then flanks them and miserably murders them.
Yeah, well, Leah is building up Uber right now, or crits rather, for Nut Column. Big bomb there puts Nut Column way, way down low. He's majorly lit. I don't even know where he is anymore. Sniper has come out for Splack, and this is going to make a huge difference, because Splack is a decent sniper, and they've got a good position for him to camp out. It looks like he just switched over to snipers almost as soon as he could.
Yep, and it's nothing. I mean, we all know Splack loves playing sniper, so nothing too odd from that. That does mean that they're only running one soldier and one scout, though, so they are getting a little bit far away from the cookie-cutter definition of good teams here. But I mean, they've done this before, and they've shown that it's a very competent and able strategy for them to pull off. Tom Bomb actually going to go sniper as well.
Alright, so Tom Bomb is going to try to counter-snipe Splack here. It looks like Stanford Potato wants to push through that cliffside. Oh, here comes a Crit Screak.
Yep,
Does get a
down.
couple of kills, including Nut Column and Nuclear. Oh, a little pick by Splack, and then Leah cleans
Scout
up.
cleaning it up. Zombie Waffle goes down. Yeah, that's one of those situations where things kind of went wrong very quickly. The scout flank occurred just at that perfect timing. The second defender of the medic goes down, and the headshot that seals the deal for the poor medic there.
Yeah, they got a ton of kills. Stanford Potato got a ton of kills, but their entire team got killed right afterwards. Good reply and good teamwork between the sniper and scout.
The control point is being captured.
That are just really well timed, but
It looks like Stanford Potato wants to make another push here without any Uber or anything at all. Tom Bomb trying to get a snipe. Splack drops Catafun and puts a big headshot on Tom Bomb, a quick scope actually.
that's like Splack's entire purpose right now as snipers. Get that demo out of the equation. They're not running heavy, so that's not your primary target, so just take out the damage dealer. Take out the person who's going to kill you, and that's exactly what Splack is doing right now. And there's only 20 seconds remaining right now. I mean, half their time's already gone. They're past the 1 minute mark, hell, they're past the 30-second mark at this point. So
yeah, there's only about 10 seconds left.
Game. And look at that, 5 out of 16 wipe. Tom Bomb, the last remaining player, he can just touch the point and hope to God that he can stand on it long enough, but that's
That's not gonna happen.
yeah, good round right there. Splaktacular Splaking Spree definitely showing their early domination here. Just gonna hop on out and murder everyone in their pathway and then laugh as they control the point all the way through. So the question is, how's round 2 gonna go? No real change-ups actually from SPE.
Looks like Cat is rotating over
yeah.
to Sniper now and letting Tom Bomb do the demo. Tom Bomb actually taking a lot of damage on his rollout.
And no health pack for him apparently. There we go, he finally picks it up. And it's nothing too surprising either because Catafun is very confident as Sniper. I'd almost say more confident.
Oh, Catafun does drop the demo. He was called out earlier, so I don't know if Splack is looking for him. He's trying to get a shot on the heavy. Lands a quick body shot though, only going to give a little bit.
Take him down. Hey, any damage he does though, any damage he does is good. It chips his health away.
Crits is ready, so Laser Beam's going to be coming out right now.
Oh, yes,
Oh, Catafun does hit Nut Column with a fully charged body shot, and he's going to try to dodge the scout here.
Yeah, but Nuclear Russian, that heavy too good.
Nuclear.
He's just gonna march on forward. He runs out of ammunition.
But Zombie Waffle gets away there. He's got full Crit Scree ready. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay, he's going to pick Tom Bomb. So they're going to come back and try to retake the point immediately with this Crit Scree.
Splack gets picked 2 actually. 2 out of 6 players are down. Scout on the point.
Cobra takes out Splack though, so that factor is gone. And they're going to come right now with this Crit Scree as fast as they can. It does get flightless. Wade's looking for the medic.
Yeah, this is one of those situations right there. It's interesting, realistically. The snipers are just there to try and pick the demo min at this point. Any other damage they can do...
I really think that the snipers are just trying to shoot whoever they can shoot. They're basically shutting down one side over another. They're area denial more than anything else. They're just trying to get anybody who pokes their head on one side and discourage anybody else from showing up on that side. They're not going like, oh, I gotta kill this guy or that guy. Oh, laser beams again! Nuclear drops a whole bunch of people. Zombie Wolf is the only one alive, but he does get home safely.
Again. I have to admit, in this situation, if you're Catafun, you might want to be targeting Nuclear Russian at this point. Those laser beams...
He's trying, but Nuclear is rotating. Nuclear is staying away. Like, Cat's doing his job in terms of air denial. But you can't really expect too much. I would like to see Cat run Girardi though. Those mini crits are going to be good, and Girardi, I believe, is allowed on the whitelist.
No, we should never say I believe, but...
Oh, here comes another Crit Scree, trying to get some kills. Does get Nuclear, picks up a couple more people, but doesn't pick up on... Haven't found the medic. Nut Column gets away though, but does get 4 Ks though, and they're going to retake the point, and Splaktacular Splaking Spree hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah, to be perfectly fair, I mean, that situation is still good for Stanford Potato Experiment. They're staying in the lead, they're killing the enemy demo.
Yeah, but they're going to have to position themselves against this Crit Scree that they know is coming up. They need to push forward, really, and not clutter up too much.
And they cluttered up pretty badly, actually. Medic's going to fall almost... I don't know, Zombie actually gets out of that. He's at 75%.
Yeah, they only got 1 K, 1 actual kill out of that, I think. Catafun
Yeah,
actually somehow managed to rotate behind everybody. It's going to be him
he's-
versus Splak. Oh,
No, Golden comes on,
trying to
he
get the
ruins
kill,
that one.
couldn't get the shot off. Unfortunate.
Control point.
Either way, though, that's the recapturing of the point, and, I mean, Splak's team, they played that pretty well. They just pushed right beyond the point. That's what they needed to do. And they left the sniper to cap it, actually. They didn't even really leave anyone else until the sniper of Blue Team was there to try and say no.
Here comes the crit. There's actually the medics are doing a really good job staying alive on what we call caught dead medic, but there finally Zombie Waffle goes down, getting flanked from the side by a scout and a heavy. Oh,
this time
Splak with a
Colin
nice
stays
peep
alive.
bottle does drop down K-Hunt, but he's going to get chased down by Cobra here. And yet again, Stanford Potato's doing really good to keep their thing, but Nutcolumn this time is going to be alive, and he's going to have his crits. The Stanford Potato is doing really good. What they're doing so far is they're just keeping their medic alive so that they can push right back into the team and not let them catch up on too much time.
And I'd say almost hilariously, the silly part about this is they're getting out DM'd by
Oh, Splak's got a
Splaktacular
beat
Spree,
on
and they're still
Zombie.
out here. They are just playing it smart and just holding on to the point for as long as possible, and it's working out for them. And there's the Heavy once again. Heavy too good, here to ruin your day. They're just going to capture that point once again.
Control point.
Over half the time elapsed for both teams now, actually. Splaktacular Splaking Spree just passing that 1 minute 30-second mark. And they are definitely going to try and control that forward area for as long as possible.
I think they're building right now on Zombie. They're building right now on Tom Bomb, trying to get a crit streak ready, because if they hold one more time, I think they would be okay. Spectacular Splaking Spree actually managed to cap that point without using their crits, so they're gonna have to try to bait this out somehow. Catafun trying to land a shot on the medic, can't seem to connect with that headshot.
Oh, the demo comes on and tries going for Zombie.
Zombie
Takes
Waffle is
so many
actually
players
half
away.
health. Laser
Oh,
beams
but
have
okay,
been
that's actually
summoned. Catafun lands a headshot, but it wasn't enough. And Crit Creek goes around the combo. That was a bad idea. They should have engaged the combo directly, really.
Oh no, the combo just, yeah, this just went downhill for SPE pretty quickly. That was just a bad engagement for them, realistically. The enemy was all around
They
them,
knew
and they
where
different ways.
They knew where Spectacular Splaking Spree was pushing with their crits, and they pushed their crits onto basically nobody. And then, unfortunately, Zombie Waffle got body shotted by Splat. And there he goes again, unfortunately, again.
Mission ends in
So
Yeah,
now
there were a
Spectacular
couple
Splaking
different
Spree
ways.
in a prime position to take a second round.
5.
It's up to K-Hunt. She's gonna have to make an
Nope.
approach. K-Hunt, you have to stand on that point.
Nope.
Oh.
Yep, nope, that's going to be round 2, going to Splaktacular Splaking Spree right off the bat.
Yeah, I do kind of agree with Walter here. I wouldn't mind if K-Hunt actually just went soldiers and was spamming rockets. Oh, K-Hunt's switching to heavy. Okay.
I can see that as an applicable change, because all you have to do is hold down mouse 1 and you kill things.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, and K-Hunt is fairly comfortable as heavy as well, and might be better than playing as a pyro. But she's going to eat some spam here. Tom Bomb and Cobra goes down pretty early here. But Nut Column has been taken out.
Yeah, that was a very interesting situation. The
Ooh,
combo
K-Hunt
actually
getting shot from
overextended a
everywhere.
little bit.
Catafun's going to jump on Nuclear's butt here. He does take him out with a couple of meat shots.
Hey, no medic, and you essentially have a free heavy kill as long as you can dance around him or get him when he's not paying attention.
Catafun trying to go as beast mode as he can.
He's trying to go big here. Assuming he's getting chased. Yeah, either way, that is going to be the capture of the point for Splaktacular Splaking.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised because Stanford Potato had the advantage coming out of that mid-fight. They picked the medic, they got a couple of kills, and they were in prime position to have K-Hunt stand on the point, but K-Hunt actually got quick-scoped on the head by Splak and then dropped by Nuclear shortly after.
And the situation also turned south because Riot and Super didn't actually flank them just by going over to their own side of the map. But it looks like SPE is going to be looking for a little bit of revenge here. They want that
Yeah,
point.
they're going to grab this
They want
pretty
it now.
handily, but Crits Creek is ready and popped.
Yep, Zombie does go
Yeah.
down. And that's the combo going to wreck everyone's day once again. Nuclear rush.
Oh, actually, it's a
Great
quick
point.
fix, isn't it?
Oh, it is indeed a quick fix. That's
Oh,
exactly
that is interesting. Surprise quick fix.
Hey, that's what it's about. Surprise, surprise. Look at me. I brought the quick fix to the fight. What do you think that means? It means you're about to die because you didn't expect it. And, I mean, realistically, it's the quick fix. It builds so fast. By the time you even get to mid with a heavy, you're already going to be fully charged. And, the crit streak is only at 27% right now. Oh, they switched to regular Uber. They're back to regular Uber on SBE's side.
Alright, well their Uber is going to be charged then, and ready to go. Or no, actually, sorry, that's they're only at 50%. I was looking at the wrong percentage there.
And there the quick fix does get popped. It's on the Hoovy. They need to back away from that situation. Wade gets caught in a bad... No, okay,
Don't
no,
try to fight.
Don't do it. Get away from the combo. Even Catafun cannot best a quick fixed heavy. I mean,
oh, Nutcolum does get the kill on Zombie as well. They were wildly out of position. I think it seems like the team is a little bit inexperienced, perhaps lacking experience on the map, and they're getting out of position. They're just uncoordinated and not really pushing together very well at all. It's really unfortunate.
I mean, and in that situation specifically, that was just a bad call. The Medic and Heavy extended forward when they should have been running away as fast as they could, and then they got caught out by the nuclear Russian combo, which generally isn't something you ever want to get caught out, even if it's just nuclear Russian.
Morale's going to be pretty low at this point, I feel, for Stanford Potatoes. They need to get geared up together and make a nice concerted push. They really need to experience a little bit of success, just a little bit, step at a time, would definitely do wonders. Yeah, Quick Fix has been jumped again, and Nuclear trying to land shots on Zombie, but Zombie's barely hurt. Oh no, Zombie's now got caught out. Gets really low though, but he's still alive.
Nuclear actually gets taken down by Wade Blaze. And
Crits Creek is ready. Zombie didn't pick the half health pack. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go.
He's got a scoot. He should be fine. They are a little bit far forward. Yeah, either way, I mean, that did just
Alright,
pretty bad.
does connect with Tom Bomb.
Wait,
And
20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining.
yeah, but they got the Crits Creek ready now. Crits Creek. Oh, Splack ends that. Put it on K-Hunt, and they're going to have to push, but that's already a lot of time wasted.
GG, basically.
No, Catafun drops Flightless, and it's going to try to jump on Splack here as well. Does have some time on the point.
Quick Fix's Uber is popped. It's going right towards the Heavy.
Overtime, Catafun has to be on the point. Nope.
So yes, capital S, lowercase s, capital S, lowercase s. They're going to take the first half.
Yeah, and the score discrepancy speaks volumes right now about how well the teams are doing. I think Stanford Potato Experiment is probably going to take the moment here and just discuss a couple strategies, talk about what kind of class composition they want and what their general push should be looking like, and what they need to do to take points and hold points, essentially.
And I mean, they have Catafun and Tom Bomb. Those are two of some of the most experienced players in this league. They should know what they're doing on this
Yeah,
map.
but Cat's not really a play caller, and it's not a shoe that he fills in.
Know what's going on the map.
Yeah, Tom Bomb also is not exactly a play caller either, in my experience. He does make all the kills and stuff like that, but he tends to do his own thing a lot of times, or that's what he wants.
But again, that's kind of what I'm saying, is they're not play callers, but they know exactly what's going on the map, and they should be able to explain that this is what you guys should be doing on the map. Not
like, actually, you know what I think? I think Cobra's probably the play caller right now, or at least the guy who's the most vocal on their side. If I have any experience with these people, I would say Cobra's probably the one who's chalking the most, and as a result, they're probably not going to be as coordinated. Just because,
yeah, of course, putting money on Tom Bomb being the play caller right now.
Yeah, I would say Tom Bomb should be the play caller. Alright, I don't know if he actually is doing it, or, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a question for afterwards. Ah, yes. The long half. Hopefully SP is giving themselves a lovely conversation right now.
Yeah, well, like I said, they just need, all they have to do is establish generally how they want to make a push and how they want to hold a point. Those are the only two things you really need to know. Like, how are we going to make a push? We're going to push from this angle, focus on this person, and then if we do manage to hold a point, we need to move to this position and just make sure they don't get out of it. That's very small, very little things.
To be fair, though, that comes down to little things. You have to know the conditions on the point, and if you start making generic pushes, like if you just say, well, we're going to push from this direction, and you don't change it up because it depends on little factors, and you can't really do that on the fly sometimes, especially with
right, but it doesn't hurt to have an idea. That way, if somebody is not talking at a moment, people still have an idea where to go, as opposed to, all right, guys, I respawn. Where do you guys want me? Or, all right, guys, I respawn. Where are you at? You know, like the worst feeling you can have is when you respawn, you're like, okay guys, I know you need help, but where are you? And they don't have time to tell you where they are because they're focusing on trying to not die.
And that's the situation, is the person who's respawning should actually know where they're going ahead of schedule. They should know where
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they need to know right now. They need to have a general idea so that if all else fails, if communication breaks down, they know where they need to go. They know generally this is what we discussed beforehand, so I'm going to go this way unless told otherwise.
But to be fair, with things like that, you're just respawning and there could be 5 different places they're at.
That's why I'm saying you pick one place and that is the default place you go.
And that's why I'm saying that depends, it changes on
it does change, right? But unless somebody tells you otherwise, you take that position. I don't understand why that's a hard concept to grasp.
Who said it's a hard concept? I'm just saying that it changes a lot because of the small conditions that change during the match. That it really isn't a solid, nailed-down point.
Splaktacular Splaking Spree is a little bit impatient there. Splak's like, come on guys, ready up. But Potatoes do need to take the moment right now and talk about what they need to do, because it doesn't seem like they're that coordinated. And having the extra moment right now to talk is pretty big.
15 seconds, so it's time to get into the second half here and see if SPE can change up their strategy enough to best the Splaktacular Splaking Spree. Let's see here. So,
Alright.
SSS going to be sticking with the quick fix currently, and it looks like they're going to be going Kritzkrieg over on SPE side of things, so not exactly the counter. Well, I should know.
No, Kritzkrieg counters quick fix pretty good.
I shouldn't even say that, but yeah, that is the counter to Kritzkrieg.
Potatoes get onto the point real quick, but Tom Bomb gets taken out by Nuclear pretty much right away. Having a really hard time out DPSing Nuclear right in front. Splak drops K-Hunt like a fat beat.
And indeed, my bad there, that was reversed. It was actually SSS on Kritzkrieg.
Kritzkrieg is ready for both sides, it seems. Oh, but everybody falls down everywhere.
Yeah. And that's one of those situations where, I mean, Splaktacular Splaking Sprees, their experience with the quick fix would have allowed them to get out of that situation alive. But because SPE hasn't really used the quick fix that much, they don't know that well, they should know, but they obviously didn't know that you can't go head-to-head with a Kritzkrieg heavy as a quick fix heavy. It's not going to work out well for you.
I think also the other thing that's like basically what Splaktacular Splaking Spree has done for the Potatoes is they set up a problem. You have the heavy medic combo that is pretty hard to take down, right? It means that you can't really approach the medic without the heavy shooting you, and it also means that they have a big tank that's hard to DPS at specific ranges, where Nuclear is really good at positioning himself in places where basically he has advantage. But then the opposite problem is that you also have Splak, who is sniping from different angles and is preventing people who might be able to contest Nuclear. And it's basically a counter, stopping anybody from trying to counter the heavy medic combo. And due to the size of the map, it's easy for Splak to rotate and find new choke points to focus down. He's trying to get a beat on the medic right now.
Either way, it is going to be SPE in control of this point, actually. Over half their time has been elapsed. No,
it's Splaktacular Splaking Spree holding the point. Yeah.
Yep. Team changes.
Oh, Ryodin making a very aggressive push forward, does get the kill on Zombie Waffle, so wow, full team wipe. A little bit of a squeeze there by the entire team. And Potatoes is a little bit timid in their approach right now, and they're all getting cluttered up. They want to work together as a team, and that mental mindset is keeping them together and cluttered up, which is not that great, especially when dealing with a heavy.
Catafon does get picked off by Splak. It's going to be one of their primary scoops at the situation. And yeah, less than 1 minute now. I mean, we were talking about morale. I kind of feel sorry for SPE right now. Their morale has got to be getting down there.
Yeah, Zombie Waffle is relying on K-Hunt right now to keep him alive as well. It's going to be a little bit harder. Oh, Splak drops K-Hunt. And Brotano's just like, well. And Ryodin is going to try to jump in behind here. Does get Zombie Waffle picked off. So once again,
All that
good
counts.
kills, and yeah, Nutcolum's gonna pop crits on Nuclear here, and they're just gonna finish off the team. K-Hunt just respawning right now, so that was another team wipe. It's pretty much,
Mission ends in
how do you say,
Wow, that's wow.
5, 4,
bread
It
and
looks
butter.
like they're already in here.
2, 1.
Why are they already in here?
Victory.
They're always here.
And that's the whole match, 4-0.
Yeah, that's going to be. Is it an elimination?
That's a little bit too bad, unfortunately. Had huge hopes, but it seems like, well, it's not the end for the Stanford Potato Experiment. They do.
No, yes, it is.
Hmm?
Yes,
This-
it is. That was the losers bracket.
Is this
match.
elimination match?
Yes.
Do or die.
They
Oh.
have just been eliminated. And you know, that's something that I have to consider unexpected. In the beginning of the league, or more correctly when the teams were drafted, I really thought but Stanford Potato Experiment was going to be doing good. They had the player composition that looked amazing. by
They
our
had they
standards.
lost quite a few players. I mean, Not Duck is not around, JMB's not around, Rightguard's not
JMP
around.
is in Dota.
Yeah, and so that was a huge
Hey, to be fair,
problem.
he's doing Dota 2, the international, so we can't stop JMB. You know, it's his job now.
He has been busy working, I know that much. And he hasn't
Haven't
forgotten
we
that
all?
I've broken his chair, either. So, wow. Alright. Let's talk to Splak first. I'm guessing you were really happy to play Sniper. I think you were playing sniping right off the bat. You picked a scout in the beginning and just from there on just never stopped shooting people.
I felt very confident, and so did my team. I mean, during our scrims, I opted out for a round, and that Nuclear Russian was getting sniped like crazy, so it was always good to have a counter sniper. And, you know,
It's your counter strategy. They countered your heavy with a sniper, so you counter their sniper with another sniper.
sniperception.
It's so-
Snipe session.
Sniper
Yeah,
session.
yeah, it gets sniperception because then they run a heavy medic at the same time. So not only are you countering the counter, you're countering the heavy medic. So you're
Triple countering.
I'm going to counter your counting of counter.
Countering.
So, Kat, you guys tried running sniper. You also had Tom Bomb run sniper for a bit there. How did you guys feel that went in terms of effectiveness?
Initially, I feel like it threw off the other team,
Mm-hmm.
but after that, it seemed to they adapted very quickly. So it wasn't something we could stick with. And
Did you
after I
guys
tried.
Did you guys get much practice on this? Did you guys get a chance to scrim on this map before?
After our previous matches and how poorly we had been doing, and after losing a lot of players, we pretty much stopped scrimming.
Basically, team morale was already low before the game even started.
Definitely, but we went into it with a light heart and still had a lot of fun.
That's cool. K-Hunt, you got a chance to play Pyro in the beginning, and then you switched over to Heavy. Which one did you think you did better as?
Oh, I did equally as worse.
Aww.
I don't know. I like my pink lippy floppies. I don't know. The same.
I seen a heavy with pink boots. I'm like, that must be K-Hunt.
Yeah.
And Elliot, you got to not play demo. How did that feel?
Amazing.
Yeah, you were cleaning house as Scout. You and Splack held off that crit push in the aftermath math.
Scout is the class that I actually have 6 years experience with. Demo is my least favorite class ever.
Mm.
So when they're like, want to not play demo, I was all, yeah.
Yeah. So
I understand your pain. Did you see that match?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
oh, poor Tom.
yeah, poor Tom Bomb. Yeah, I hate playing demo in 6 as well. You just get ganged up on by everybody.
It's really tough when you know exactly what to do.
the damage.
That said, Flightless, how was it playing demo?
Interesting. I played like a few scrims in Highlander as demo, and it was a lot easier just because there were more targets and spread around some teams. But
So you
No.
felt alright. You should have
I
volunteered
think it
earlier
was
then.
yeah, Elliot never mentioned that she had like 900 hours as scout.
Only like 6
Damn it,
months.
Lobster, you should have asked.
No, we never don't have anyone that's like really good at scout or demo, so I figured I'd at least seen people do it in 6s. I could manage, and I did okay usually.
So move forward for you guys, Splack. How are you guys going to prep for your match against Try Hardy Boys?
Well, we have to see. I didn't really check out the schedule, so I don't know what map we're against next. Unless you do.
Oh, me. All right, and
that would be City Gully Wash.
Gully Wash, nice. Next map is Badlands, according to Mongoose. All right, and the last question from me. Put it over to Kat. What are you gonna do with all your spare time now?
I have a ball of yarn to write for you.
Yeah, spare time, play more TF2. It's a good man.
Very diplomatic answer.
All right, over to Panksters.
All right. So just some generic questions, I suppose. So for SPE, how was morale doing of the match?
Oh, well, I mean, for every single match, you know, we've always had this understanding that maybe we might have some setbacks as far as the roster and the you know, preparedness. I didn't get to prepare these guys for Viaducts, and we had some last minute changes. But we went into it with you know, smiles on our faces. We have a lot of fun in every match. Like every other match that we played, even though we were getting slaughtered, we all had a lot of fun. I honestly have been having a lot of fun since I started playing with all the people on the team. And it was, even though we're getting owns, you know, it's still, I mean, we get to play Team Fortress 2. And you guys get to interview us. It's always a lot of fun.
Is that the new Team Sports team?
Oh,
or
dear.
esports, sorry, pardon me.
What?
Oh dear.
New
esports?
esports?
We're not going into this. We're not going into this. Anyway, so Tom Bomb, you said that you didn't really get time to prepare for this map. How much preparation was there for Pro Viaducts?
Oh, there was no preparation. Oh, well, actually, there was a little bit of preparation before the match. I kind of went over how you would approach it in a sixes situation, but given the classes and everything, what we were facing, you know, it was really hectic.
Right, it's unorthodox playing against a team like Splaktacular
Every other
Splaking Spree.
map, I would, you know, do like a little training video for them and go over, you know, the whole map and, you know, tell them what's what and how we're going to approach every different area. But, you know, nothing this week, unfortunately.
Alright, so when you guys went quick fix about halfway through the match, I just have to wonder, how much practice did you guys have with the quick fix? Because it kind of ended up with you getting royally destroyed by a Kritzkrieg.
So much practice? Actually, not any practice at all. I don't play demo really, and I have no experience with sixes demo, so I don't really know how to zone, you know, the enemy properly at all. I play scout as well.
Just gotta spam harder than you normally spam.
But,
and so what was... Sorry, go ahead.
It was mainly just for fun. We were like, you know, let's try and counter that quick fix, and then we got crits in the face. It was a good move. We respect that. Crits is pretty good.
And so what was the idea to change K from Pyro to Heavy?
That was my call. I don't know. It was just on a whim. It might have been a hasty call, but I don't know.
Was there a speech for your team at halftime?
No, we really just went over the stats. Well, actually, Kat kind of reiterated what we should be doing, but there wasn't really any sort of speech. We kind of, you know, reiterated the game plan. But at that point, you know, being 3 points behind, it's a little hard to come back.
Alright, so finally, I suppose, not finally, but Tom Bomb, how was communications for the Stanford Potato Experiment?
It was on point. Honestly, every match that I've had with these guys, they do really well. I'm really surprised with the picks that Nautuk made. Honestly, we have some pretty good players on this team, but given the situation, you know, with roster juggling and that sort of thing, you know, not everybody was given their chance to shine. I think Kat's pretty good. Honestly, Cobra doesn't hype himself up enough. He's making his way as a decent scout. You know, K-Hunt's always good at Pyro, and everybody else that we have on the team, you know, the whole roster. I miss Nautuk. As captain, though, that was the thing. I got thrown into captain.
Alright, so... Oh, sorry. Splack, how was communications for the Splaktacular Splaking Spree?
I would say pretty straightforward. Very spot on.
And would you say there were any mess-ups that would have led to repercussions?
No, we were pretty crystal clear. I mean, in our UGC when we were still playing, we finally, well, cleared up our chats, and everything's crystal clear now.
Alright, so Tom Baum, on behalf of the Stanford Potato Experiment, is there anything you'd like to say to your opposing team, the Splaktacular Splaking Spree?
I'd just like to say to the whole community as a whole, Ducksuit Gaming, you guys are great. It was really a good experience for me to get in here finally, meet everybody, and I had a lot of fun despite what our statistics may say.
Wait, there's a statistics for how much fun you're having?
It's 1,000,000%.
Oh dear.
Wow, so you had more fun than 1,000,000%.
It was,
That's-
honestly, no, it was a good match. Like, they did really well, honestly. The classes that they had set up, it was really tight-knit. We were kind of, at the beginning of the match, we knew what we were getting into, basically. They were really tight-knit.
Alright, so Splack, on behalf of the Splaktacular Splaking Spree, is there anything you'd like to say to your opposing team, the Stanford Potato Experiment, which you beat today 5-0?
4-0.
I'd like to say...
4-0? 4-0, okay, sorry.
I'd like to say good game, guys, and Tom Baum, you really stepped up as a leader since Not Duck was not here, so...
Yeah, screw that guy.
congratulations, man. Yeah, he just ditched your team just to play baseball.
No, baseball's, that's honorable. I'll let him go. He's like this samurai in the wind with his baseball skills.
Is he?
And he's just owning it. Yeah,
With
he,
Duck
What does he
on
play?
TV. He
What-
posted a link. He's a pitcher.
He's a pitcher?
But that
And you
core
think he is-
guy, that core guy totally beats him. He's a really good Team Fortress 2 player, and it's really crazy. 1,000,000 fun points getting owned in MG.
Alright, so in that case, our next match will be Tuesday, August the 6th at 8 p.m. It will be favorable lighting facing off against British Petroleum. So, anything else, Mr. Scary Muffin?
I hope I don't miss that game. See you guys later.
Hopefully, updated routers will be here. So, yes, indeed, I'll see you guys later.